There is nothing I love more than breaking out of the ordinary and taking the road less traveled. I always knew I would make my college experience into something unique and full of adventure. Growing up in northern New Jersey, I had easy access to a wide range of places to explore, spanning from the concrete jungle of New York City to serene mountain trails and winding rural roads. Exploring new places in my area became a favorite pastime of mine, but even the Big Apple can go rotten after a while. Towards the end of my senior year, I was ready to leave my small town and find a new city to call my own. So as soon as I was notified that I was invited to participate in Northeastern University's NUin program and travel halfway across the world to spend my first semester in Thessaloniki, Greece, I immediately began preparing for what would be one of the most beautiful, challenging, and rewarding 3 months of my life. When I told my friends, family, and teachers about my plans for college, they would ask me who would ever decide to do something like this. Now, 3 months later, I ask them who wouldn't. Hi, my name is Emily Lux, and welcome to my NUin experience. Upon arriving at the Thessaloniki airport, I was greeted by the friendly faces of my ICs and brought to the Metropolitan Hotel, which would become my new home for the next 89 days. During the first week of life in Thessaloniki, I walked up to the old city, saw tombs and riches at an archaeological dig in Virginia, and lounged by the Aegean Sea in Halkidiki. I also got to explore the city on my own and got a chance to discover the new foods, art, music, and cultures that Greece had to offer me. After a week of becoming situated, it was finally time to start the study aspect of study abroad and take my first bus ride to the American College of Thessaloniki, thus beginning my college career. ACT is situated on the outskirts of Thessaloniki, overlooking the city and allowing for some breathtaking views while walking to class. Alongside taking classes for my major, I had the opportunity to take 2 Greece-specific classes. Through these classes, I was able to learn about the history behind the country I was living in, better understand the culture, and even learn a little bit of Greek. I gained a better understanding of the place I was living and got more out of my time living here because of it. I would spend my free time between classes sitting in the yard outside the cafeteria, playing music and talking to my friends, or completing a last-minute assignment for my next class. When I wasn't studying in Thessaloniki, I'd go on weekend trips to explore Greece and Europe as a whole. Having never left the States before, I wanted to take every opportunity I had to see unfamiliar places and immerse myself in new cultures. In October, I traveled to Germany to experience Oktoberfest and see the beautiful city of Munich. Later that same month, my friends and I flew to Paris to see the sparkling Eiffel Tower, visit my doppelganger Mona Lisa at the Louvre, and taste escargot for the first time in the country it originated. Once it became cold out, I flew to Vienna to experience the Vienna Christmas markets and pick up way too many ornaments for my tree back home. The most beautiful, memorable, and physically demanding trip I went on, however, was a 2-day hike up Mount Olympus. Although it was definitely one of the most difficult things I had ever done, it was also the most rewarding. Watching the sunset over Greece at the top of the mountain is a sight and feeling that I will never forget, and I am beyond thankful that I got to see. One of the biggest cultural differences between Greece and the US is the Greek pace of life. The people of Greece love to go out late, take their time, and enjoy life in the moment. It is important to the people here to enjoy the company of their friends and dance like no one is watching, as this is the one life they have and they'd rather not waste it. Enjoying the little things in life, such as catching up in outdoor restaurants, walking along the boardwalk, or feeling the sun on their skin, are extremely valuable to the Greek people. It's what makes them happy that is the most important aspect of life, rather than working their lives away like the American people often do. If there's one thing I'd like to take away from my NUin experience, it is this. Working hard is important, but it is also important to enjoy the life you have and relish in the moment. Although I must soon leave Thessaloniki and return to my home, what I've learned here will stick with me for the rest of my life. Greece has bettered me as an individual, a student, and a global citizen, and it's all thanks to my decision to break out of the ordinary for my first semester of college. Yassas!